Hi, we're students from BYU. Right now we're in a biochemical engineering class, and we wanted to make this video to help you teach your students about enzymes and how we use them. So basically, what an enzyme is it's a little tiny, really microscopic molecular machine. Its basic purpose is it allows us to do chemical reactions faster. Now, here's a little bit about how they work. On every enzyme, there's what's called an active site. And this active site will bind to the molecule we want to do the reaction on, the substrate. When it binds there, it allows the reaction to happen faster. That reaction could be putting something together faster or taking things apart faster. In this case, with our example, it'll be taking something apart faster.
So our example uses laundry detergent against regular soap. The main key point about this example is that the laundry detergent has enzymes and the soap does not. And these enzymes will be help breaking down our substrate or our stain, or in this case, our chocolate syrup. So if I can have my assistants come up here, stain these cloths. So what we'll be doing is you can have your students come up here, stain the cloths with some chocolate syrup. We found that chocolate syrup works best when comparing soap with laundry detergent. And it's a good hands-on activity for them to do. So we got those cloth stained, guys. Now obviously you don't have to use this much. I mean, even a little dollop will do, but this will show the effects very clearly. So now you have them hold their rags over the bucket. You give one of them a little bit of time. You have to make sure your student doesn't have sensitive skin, because they might be affected by the laundry detergent. Have them rub it together, and then have them wash for about a minute or two. So go ahead and wash that, guys. And while they're washing, you can explore more aspects of enzymes. Like for example, when we're engineering enzymes, we have to be careful what we put it in, because things like temperature or chemicals will cause the enzyme to go from this nice shape here to twist and bend in such a way that this active site can no longer fit into the substrate. So if this thing twisted and bended like this substrate wouldn't be able to fit in here, and this chemical reaction could no longer occur. This twisting and bending is called denaturing. One question to ask is why this would be important when you're putting enzymes in laundry detergent. It's key that you mention that temperature affects the denaturing of enzymes, so that way your students can make the connection that the temperature of the laundry could affect the enzymes in the laundry detergent. Now let's see how those stains turned out. So as you can see, with the laundry detergent, with the enzymes, the stain got out relatively well, compared to the soap, which now the stain is just everywhere. And this is a great example for your students because it has such a dynamic difference. And also it works fairly well, like 99% of the time.
And it's important to mention to your students as well that enzymes are not only used in laundry detergent. We also use them to produce basically all the sugar we have in America that we put into their sodas and their juices. We use them in yogurt and cheeses. We use them to make clothes. There's a wide use of enzymes. But the most exciting thing about enzymes is the future is a lot brighter than the present. There are a lot of enzymes that we have yet to discover or engineer properly that will do amazing things in the future. And that's why we need a lot of people in the future to be engineers, specifically biochemical engineers.